We've talked so much about how I look feminine with makeup. This is how I look feminine without makeup. Hello everybody, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. My name is Victoria Rose. I'm a 26-year-old woman of transgender experience, and here on this channel, baby, we talk about all kinds of gender-affirming content. From workbook videos to reaction videos to femininity content like this. So if that sounds like fun to you, make sure you subscribe down below so that you can join our family and never miss out on a new upload. First things first, I am currently recovering from COVID, so if I sound and look a little crazy, that's why. But because I've been sick with COVID and because I've been dealing with a whole bunch of like personal family emergencies, which is why I've been gone for so long, I've been really not wanting to wear a lot of makeup. And when you're not wearing a lot of makeup, it can feel a little dysphoric. When I first started my transition, I used to wear a full face of makeup all day, every day. And even when I first met my husband, I would wear an entire face of makeup all the time. And that's totally fine. And especially earlier on in your transition, before you develop as a woman, before you get rid of any facial hair, it can be a good idea to wear more makeup. But for me, I was really hiding behind the makeup, and I'm at a point now where I don't have to wear a full face of makeup. I certainly do when I want to, but on days like today, I just have my eyebrows on and my mascara, and that's it. And I also know that not everybody wants to wear makeup, and that's totally fine. So I decided I was gonna make this video to teach you how you can look more feminine without makeup. I'm one of those like high maintenance to be low maintenance kind of girls. Like I like to have my hair done, my nails done, my skin done, like all of that done, but I don't wanna have to do it every single day. Like I don't wanna wake up and have to do all of these things all over again and to make sure that I look good. I wanna be able to do it like once, invest this chunk of time, and then not have to worry about it again. I've also shared some of these tips over on TZone. If you're not already on TZone, make sure you go check it out. It's a whole community for transgender women. You can connect with other trans people, you can ask questions, you can share tips, and it's really exciting. There's a lot of like live events that are coming soon. So make sure you check out TZone and the Gender Transition Assistance Program in the description box below. But let's dive into my feminizing beauty hacks. Okay, first up is hair. So I know we all want to grow our hair super long and luscious and gorgeous. Maybe not all of us, but a lot of us, okay? A lot of us. Trust me when I say I have invested a lot of time and care in this hair. At one point I bleached it all white and it broke off, and then I like dyed it black and then bleached it white again, and I had to shave my hair off, and it was a whole thing. Honestly, an entire other video. But all of this is virgin hair, and it takes a lot of time and effort. And so for me, instead of having to heat style my hair every single day and do all sorts of crazy things to keep it looking good while it's growing out, I suggest DIY hair glossing. Now I do have a keratin video, I'll link it right up here and down below, where I get my hair done with like a keratin treatment, and those are great and I highly recommend them as well. Love them for like a longer term effect. But if you want a cheap and quick fix, I recommend going to Target and getting this hair gloss at home. They have a clear one, they have a brown one, a black one, a blonde one, a red one, all kinds of different colors. Basically, a hair gloss is a demi-permanent dye. So it is a short-term dye that colors your hair a little bit darker, or in the clear event, just coats the hair, and it makes your hair look so silky and shiny. Here I'm applying the gloss, and you have to let it sit for a while. I have never done this before, and let me tell you, the results were crazy. My hair was so soft and silky for weeks after. At this point now, it's actually kind of washed out, but you can still see just how silky and shiny it is. And this is like at least 3 or 4 weeks after, and it's still looking beautiful. So if you're looking to feminize your hair, having really silky, soft, shiny hair is going to do it. And I think you can also do this on extensions as long as they're human hair, and it should give the same effect. Next up is nails. You knew I was gonna talk about it. You know I'm a nail girl. I always have my nails done. I actually do my nails myself because getting your nails done is not cheap, girl. I used to be able to go to the salon and pay $35 for a fill. Now it's at least $50 for a fill. I used to pay $50 for a full new set. It's $50 for a fill. So now I do my own nails. I do Gel X at home, and I do these myself. By the way, here is my new kitty. His name is Haru. Isn't he so handsome? Isn't he so handsome? Let's say hi. Let's face it, one of the things as trans girls that we can't change is our hands and our feet, and that's kind of like one of the stereotypical things that people will call out, be like, you have man hands, you have man feet. When you have your nails done, it really just gives a distinctly feminine and polished effect, even if it's just having clean manicured nails with no polish, just absolutely clean and well shaped. That is enough. But personally, I love giving myself a little bit of an extension. That way my nails, if they break, I can just fix it myself. Having well-kept nails is a powerful but subtle way of enhancing your femininity. It's like having jewelry on 24/7, having jewelry that goes with every single outfit, which is also why I love having like neutral nails or white nails, something that goes with every single outfit. I really love because it's classic, it's timeless, and no matter what I'm wearing, because I love to switch it up, that's just gonna go with everything. And I can jazz it up if I want with some charms. I can do like little drawings, or I can do gems or like chains or something if I really want to go crazy, but otherwise I just go for neutral. That way it goes with everything. Now, hair removal is a big one. This is a controversial one also, but it's a big one personally for me, and I know a lot of women. So for me, I like to remove all my body hair from like here down. You guys know that. Like, I just hate being hairy except for this luscious hair on my head. So I do all kinds of stuff. I shave, I wax, and most importantly, I do laser hair removal. I've paid a ton for salon laser. I've also paid a ton for salon electrolysis. You guys definitely know I love to use the Catch Beauty at Home IPL laser hair removal device. I talk about it all the time, but that's because it works. I'll link it down below with a discount code if you're interested. But basically, I use this at home and it keeps the hair from growing back. And when it does grow back, it's a lot softer. So I don't have to spend as much time removing it in the future. It's one of those things where you're investing a smaller amount of money and time up front so that later you don't have to invest as much in hair removal products and time removing that hair. And personally for my thighs, I have very light hairs in my thighs and they don't really get picked up by laser well. So I wax, and I use the Nair wax strips on the body. It is so great. I use it all the time. Like about once a month, I'll wax my thighs, and I'm such a big fan. It makes them so smooth. The hair takes so much longer to grow back, and when it does grow back, it's not hard and stubbly, it's soft. Smooth, hair-free skin is a significant part of a feminine look, and these tools help me maintain that. Consistency really is key here, but if you keep up with it, the results are soft, smooth, beautiful skin. Moving on to lashes. A lash lift and tint is a phenomenal way to get a bold lash without daily mascara. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of the lash extensions. Like, I've done DIY lash extensions and they were fine, and it's just like, it's a hassle. You can't get them wet all the time. You have to take care of them and like do all kinds of stuff. I don't want to do that all the time, and I also don't want a full lash when I'm not wearing other makeup. I see cisgender girls with that and it makes them look like a drag queen. Sorry, but it does. So personally, I like to go for a tint. I use Just for Men. Now listen, I'm not a doctor. Do not listen to my advice. I've seen this on TikTok. I'm not telling you to do this. I don't think it's eye safe, but personally, I like to use the Jet Black Just for Men on my eyelashes, and I leave it on for about 10 minutes and I wash it off, and it just leaves you with the most beautiful dark lashes, and I don't have to do much. I'll just curl them, and it's actually been great because in these last few weeks I've been crying quite a bit, and you know, everything's fine, but just with family emergency and stuff, having my lashes tinted, I don't have mascara running down my eyes, and I still had something there. I also didn't have to think about putting on mascara because I wouldn't have anyway, but having that tint just gave me that extra boost of confidence. It's a little high maintenance to learn the first time. Like, it's easy to get it all over your lids and all over your skin, but once you get the hang of it, it's totally worth it. It's worth adding it into your monthly routine. I do it like maybe once a month, every other month, and I'll just do a quick little touch up and tint, and that's it, and it is so worth it. Like, I use less mascara overall when I do apply mascara because I don't have to like color all of my lashes. If you're blonde, please try tinting your lashes. Oh my god, I feel like that would change your life. Dark, luscious lashes are distinct to a feminine appearance, so tinting them at home is just a one-way ticket to looking more feminine. On to skincare. Skincare is the foundation of any beauty routine. Having your skin taken care of is the baseline of how you are going to maintain your beauty, your youth, your femininity through the years. You don't need to dive into like a 12-step skincare routine. Often less is more. So if you just do a cleanser and moisturize at the end of the day, starting with that is all that you need to do. I love using a very gentle everyday cleanser, and I use a moisturizer every single day. Often I like to double moisturize. I don't know if anyone else recommends that, but personally, after I'll moisturize the first time and it sinks in, I'll wait and then I'll apply some more moisturizer with clean hands after. My top tip for everybody, not just trans women, but everybody in general, is to find a dermatologist if you can, and look into retinoids. This could be retinol, this could be tretinoin. Personally, I'm on tretinoin, which is the like purest form of vitamin A, and essentially what retinoids do is it increases the cell turnover and the cell production in your skin. So it helps your skin to repair, replenish itself. It helps to stimulate collagen. It helps to alleviate acne, eliminate fine lines, even the skin texture, the tone. There's so many benefits to retinoids and to tretinoin. Same thing, tretinoin's just the stronger version of retinol. And if you're using those things, or even if you're not, it's super important that you use SPF every single day. I did not use SPF for so long. In fact, a lot of people remember I used to go tanning quite a bit, and I'm trying to recover from my tanning phase. It's a work in progress, but from now on, I'm wearing sunscreen every single day. It doesn't have to be a thick layer all over, but I'll use a daily moisturizer or like a spray sunscreen over my face to kind of refresh, and that is super, super important. As far as at-home treatments, there's all kinds of like sheet masks and peel masks and clay masks you can use. I don't really recommend any of them other than a consistent skincare routine, but one thing I really do think is worth the investment, this is not sponsored by the way, is a red light therapy mask. Now, I do get Botox in my forehead, okay, but red light therapy is designed to target fine lines and wrinkles, and it helps your skin to regenerate collagen. I know it looks a little bit scary, but it is so worth it. It has really rejuvenated my skin, and I see a big difference in both the tone and the texture. All right, we talked about skin, we talked about nails, we talked about hair, we talked about lashes. Those are my tips on how you can be high maintenance to be low maintenance. We've talked so much about how I look feminine with makeup. This is how I look feminine without makeup. Let me know in the comments down below and share with other people what you do to make yourself feel and look more feminine without makeup. And while you're at it, join TZone in the description box down below and post in there what you do to look more feminine. Thank you so much for your patience with my uploading. There's just been a lot going on in my life right now, and I'm happy to be going right back into it. You are all amazing. Thank you so much for spending your time with me, and until I see you next week, good luck. I love you.